going on, everyone? Welcome back for another rewatch reality video. In today's video, I'm just going to be filling you in on a couple updates that went down over the last couple days. And the first one is a little bit of unfortunate news, at least for me. I was sad to hear what was going on with Cameron, but he looks like he's going through it not only mentally, but also like physically as far as his health goes. So sometime last week, he was dropping some hints that he may be experiencing some anxiety and depression, but I didn't read too much into it, but he had shared this post and this is what he said. Having anxiety and depression is like being scared and tired at the same time. It's the fear of failure, but no urge to be productive. It's wanting friends, but hating to socialize. It's wanting to be alone, but not wanting to be lonely. It's feeling everything at once, then feeling paralyzingly numb. Now fast forward to one of Cameron's most recent posts. He had shared, "I'm tired, stressed, overwhelmed, and very sick, damn near dying slow. My liver is shot and my kidney is failing. Not to mention I got a kid on the way in 4 weeks. I went from 170 to 150 pounds in months time. I haven't eaten since 6/29 and don't sleep longer than 2-hour intervals if I don't have a nightmare and force myself to wake up, which literally takes days off your life and causes unhealthy brain activity, and my head is literally split open. I probably got a concussion and didn't get stitches because the doc took too long. I cry at least one time every day, but one thing I would never do is record myself doing it." Now, because Cameron put laughing emojis at the end of what he had said, it made it a very controversial topic where a lot of people weren't believing that Cameron was being serious. I personally think he was being serious. I think he was laughing about the small fact that people go online and record themselves crying and everything else he meant. So a lot of people on the Facebook forum are going back and forth about that, but a lot of people are leaning towards the fact that they feel like Cameron is actually being serious. Now, because Cameron had posted the cry emojis, it had prompted people to laugh at his post, which prompted Cameron to say, "Ha, even now MFs is laughing at me when I just admitted I'm literally dying. Laugh out loud, I never be vulnerable to the public. Everyone takes me as a joke even when I'm trying to be serious." I don't know, it's kind of sad because like he's obviously sharing that he's having liver and kidney issues and people are making a joke out of it. I don't know, do you think I'm taking it too serious and that he is joking? I don't see how this is a joke in any way to say what he's saying. I think he's making small jokes within what he's saying because Cameron's an OG at the end of the day. He's not going to be completely like sobbing in tears on the internet. Like he's going to keep it G to some extent, but I think at the same time, he's still expressing some of the struggles that he's going through. So what's your guys' take on it? That's how I took it, but some people are thinking like he's joking around for some reason. In the end, I just hope everything's going to be okay. I know he can get through some stuff when it comes to his mental health, but I am worried about more so his physical health. So hopefully that all takes a turn somehow, some way, especially for the kids because they need their dad. Up next, we have Playboy Kevin and the fact that he might be returning to another season of either Love During Lockup or Love After Lockup, but this time with a whole different woman. So Britney has a friend named Felicia, and I didn't cover this because it was originally when I was taking a social media break, but back in early May, Britney had threw a birthday bash in which Chevelle was there, Indy was there, Kevin was there, and Britney's friend Felicia. Now, the night before the actual birthday function, all the cast members went out, and Indy and Kevin were getting close together, and I unfortunately sparked a bunch of drama on Instagram with Kayla by making this post that actually made it all over the blogs. Now, in the end, it turned out that nothing was going on between Indy and Kevin, and it was actually Kevin and Britney's friend Felicia that actually had something going on. Now, you guys may not have remembered this, but Felicia actually was on a couple episodes of Love After Lockup on Britney's segment. Now, the reason why I'm bringing any of this up is because Britney's friend Felicia was actually popped back in 2021 for $1 million COVID-19 fraud scheme. Now, Felicia was facing up to 20 years for these charges. She ended up pleading guilty and taking a deal. Now, at the time I originally made this post around Britney's birthday time, which was early May, Felicia was set to self-surrender, but a date hadn't been provided for yet. So the reason why I'm sharing this information now is because that day has finally come.
Well, y'all, it is time. I'm waiting for them to come get me. Got all my tears out. Just gotta get through this.
Now, to bring this around full circle, I did get word from a source that Felicia and Kevin are still communicating while Felicia is now incarcerated. And rumor has it we might be seeing these two sometime next year. Now, Felicia originally was facing up to 20 years, but since she pled guilty and took the plea deal, she's actually set to get released next year in 2024. So there's a chance, if everything goes successful and the network picks them up, which is a high probability considering Kevin has already been on the show and Felicia has connections to a lot of people on the show. So don't be surprised if we see these two sometimes next year. All right, and last up for you guys is just some more information on upcoming cast members Jade and Chris. Now, Chris is currently incarcerated in South Dakota. I had mentioned in a prior video that I was going to fill you in on a little bit more information. Now, the Argus Leader newspaper ended up writing an article on Chris called Chasing Clout from the Cell, which shares information about his past crimes, charges, how he's turning his life around, as well as his TikTok. In the article, it states Chris Chips has been living through a redemption arc ever since he went to prison for burglary, identity theft, and grand theft nearly a decade ago. Chips, now 39, is an inmate serving at the Mike Dufresne State Prison in Springfield, South Dakota. He has been staring down the barrel of a 31-year sentence for breaking into a Whitewood couple's home in 2014. He broke into their home before sundown, where he helped himself to rare meds, tools, and credit cards. A week before that, Chips was interviewing for a job where he stole the interviewer's car after they met. His past actions are documented on the state and judicial archives. The stain on his criminal record is permanent, but Chips is not the same man who entered the pen all those years ago. He said he doesn't want to be reduced to Chris the criminal, and now he's becoming known for something else. The article goes on to say while Chris Chips has been repenting on his own time, Jade Chips, his wife, has been helping him restore his public and self-image, and they're doing it through TikTok. The article goes on to say Chris Chips wouldn't call himself a philanthropist. I probably totally butchered that word, you guys. But the past Argus Leader reporting from the first year of his sentence highlighted his generosity. Using his money he received from his family profit sharing account, Chris Chips, who was 33 at the time, donated $5,000 to a young Chamberlain girl with a rare disease and another $20,000 to families who reached out to Chris after the article ran, all while behind bars. So long story short, the article just goes on about his redemption story and how he's trying to do it through TikTok. So if you guys are bored and you want to check out him or Jade's TikTok, considering the new season is coming up, here they are here. That way you can check them out. And that's all I got for you guys on this video. Thank you so much for watching Rewatch Reality. If you enjoy watching my videos, please give it a like or drop a comment below. If you're not subscribed to the channel yet, please do so. And until next time, guys, peace out.